Good morning and happy Flannel Friday. It's time for a cup of joe.
I want to be a cup of joe, the first sip in the morning.
But if you love it, why get rid of it? That is a great question asked by Flufftronible on my Wednesday video. And Flufftronible is an awesome name, by the way. So in that video, I was talking about this globe and how I really love it, but I don't really have anywhere for it to go. So it's time, I think, to let go of the globe. So Flufftronible asked, why? If you love it, why get rid of it? I mean, isn't that the point of minimalism, is that you get rid of the stuff you don't need and don't love and keep only the stuff that you love. And that's kind of like the calamari method. Like, you go around and anything that you touch and grab and anything that gives you joy, like this globe might, keep it, and anything else, get rid of it. Well, I just don't think the globe gives me as much joy now as it used to, I guess. Like, I do still love it, but it's not... I feel like I'm reaching a really exciting point in my minimalist journey where I'm able to finally start moving to that next level and really getting rid of the things I love, I guess. And that might sound kind of crazy and counterintuitive, but at least with my vision of minimalism and where I'm trying to get to, I mean, I talked on Wednesday about the ladder of minimalism, how we're each on a different rung. And is there a top rung? Like, can you get to the top of the ladder and get on the roof of minimalism or whatever? And I would say the top rung, at least in my mind, would be like, you're just like either living right out of your backpack with just barely anything, no shelter, really, no nothing, or maybe you are a monk in a monastery and you have literally just nothing. You just, garden the land, and that's all. You don't have any possessions. So that's the top. They have literally nothing, those kind of people. And I'm way far below that. But I don't think I ever will. I'm never going to become a monk. I will probably never be living just out of my backpack. However, I want to see how close to that I can get. I want to push myself to that limit. And anyone who's experienced minimalism at all, like getting rid of anything, knows the joy and the freedom that comes from letting go of things. Well, I think it's time for me to start letting go of the things that I thought that I would never let go of. When I started this journey, things like the globe, it's time to get ruthless. It's time to get really ruthless and cut down to my core, because this thing, is it really adding value to my life? Like, I never sit and stare at it or anything. Like, it doesn't actually do anything for me. It's just kind of there. And I did love having it for a time, but, well, I miss it. And that's kind of the question. Like, there's these things that we think we love, or that we, that are integral to our lives, but will you notice it's gone? And I will not notice this globe is gone. I won't miss it. So it's time to let it go. It's just time. And I maybe never thought that I would let it go, but that's what's awesome about minimalism, is you eventually can get to the point that you never thought you would get to. You get to a level that seemed unattainable, and I would never have even dreamed I'd be getting rid of some of the stuff I'm getting rid of. So yeah, it's time to get ruthless. That's just all there is to it. It's time to start really cutting away the things, and that's when you have control. You have control of your possessions, is when you can get rid of something that you even think you love and that you really enjoy. But to see if you can get rid of it and see if you can still love life just as fully, if not more fully, without it. So that's just kind of where I'm at. And obviously everyone's not to that level. And some people are way ahead of me. And maybe you don't even want to ever get to that point. I never really thought about it. I never thought, like, I can't wait till I start getting rid of the things I love. Like, that wasn't something I thought about. And I don't think you necessarily have to think about it. I don't know if many of you have like goals? Like, do you think like this is the kind of minimalist I want to get to? Because I didn't think about that when I started. I just thought, what can I get rid of? Let it go, get rid of it, get rid of it. And I'm still not necessarily picturing any kind of like end goal or end game that I'm searching for. I just want to keep pushing the limit, keep pushing myself, and seeing what I can live without. Uh, However, I may have, at least for now, lost the battle with the globe because I asked Erin if we could get rid of it, and she immediately said, "But I love it." And like, yeah, I know, I love it too, but we don't really have anywhere for it to go. And of course, she said what she often says, which is, "Well, I can make something out of it. I could paint it or do something cool, or because she could, but we have 3 kids, and she doesn't really have time to get around to things like that very often, so I don't think it's gonna happen." However, there you have it. So the globe will not be leaving the house, at least for the foreseeable future. That's okay. That's okay. You can't win them all. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day.
I wanna be your cup of joe, your first sip in the morning. You get your going ritual, and what we sow from within.
Love you, bye. Love you, bye.